Welcome back to another episode of English That Feels Alive. I'm Paul, and as always, I'm joined by Ina. Today, we're going to explore something that doesn't get talked about enough in English learning: the music between words. Ina, have you ever listened to someone speak English and noticed how it flows almost like a song?
Yeah, I've noticed that. Sometimes it feels so natural, so alive. But when I try, it's like I'm just pushing words out. There's no rhythm.
That's exactly what we're going to work on. Most learners focus on grammar and vocabulary, which are important, but the heartbeat of English isn't in the words themselves. It's in the pauses, the timing, the subtle rises and falls of your voice, the little micro rhythms that carry emotion.
Okay, but how do I start feeling that rhythm? I don't even know where to begin.
Let's start with listening. Not just hearing, but really listening. Imagine someone says, "I can't believe it." There's tension, release, anticipation. A little beat in how the words unfold. That beat is rhythm.
Beat. So, English is like music.
Exactly. Every sentence has its own tempo. Some sentences race, some linger. And just like music, the pauses between sounds, the silence, is as important as the words themselves. Silence isn't emptiness, it's space for meaning to breathe.
I guess I always felt silence was awkward. I try to fill every gap with words.
That's common. Most learners do that. But the listener isn't counting your words. They're feeling your rhythm. A pause, even a tiny one, gives weight. It's almost like conducting attention.
Conducting attention. I never thought of it that way.
Think of a heartbeat, Ina. The beat alone isn't enough. The space between beats gives it shape. Pause. Listen. Feel it. That's rhythm in speech.
So, speaking English isn't just strong words. It's pacing, breathing, letting it flow.
Exactly. And rhythm isn't about speaking slow or fast, it's about flow. Some syllables are drawn out, some brushed past, pauses placed strategically. It's the music between words.
That's amazing. Can we do an example?
Let's start simple. Listen. I didn't know what to say.
I didn't know what to say.
Notice the pause after didn't know. That tiny pause is like a breath for the listener. Without it, the sentence flattens. Try stretching it slightly, feeling the tension.
I didn't know what to say.
Perfect. Even that small pause transforms the meaning. Rhythm shapes emotion.
So words are just notes, and rhythm is everything else.
Exactly. And tone is the instrument. Pauses are the space between notes. Together, they make a melody.
Wow. English is alive. Not just words, music.
Yes, and anyone can learn to feel it. Start with reading aloud. Don't worry about speed or perfection. Just notice the rise, fall, and pause.
Can we try one now?
Absolutely. The sun sets slowly over the horizon. Read it aloud naturally.
The sun sets slowly over the horizon.
Notice your voice naturally rises and falls. Where did you pause? Where did your emphasis land?
After sun sets and slowly stretched a little.
Yes, that pause lets the image settle. The stretch of slowly conveys the unhurried motion. That's rhythm.
I never thought English could feel so visual.
Rhythm paints pictures. Even silence invites the listener to imagine something. Pauses are active.
So it's intuitive. I can feel it moving as I speak.
That's it. Feeling first, Words follow naturally.
Can we try a longer passage?
Sure. Listen. When I walked into the room, I wasn't sure what to expect. The air was thick with anticipation, and every sound seemed louder than usual. I took a deep breath, letting it fill my chest, and then I spoke.
Wow. It has a story rhythm.
Notice the short sentences, the pauses, they create a heartbeat.
When I walked into the room, I wasn't sure what to expect. The air was thick with anticipation, and every sound seemed louder than usual. I took a deep breath, letting it fill my chest, and then I spoke.
Beautiful. Each pause, each emphasis shapes the story.
Rhythm isn't added, it's discovered.
Exactly. And listening is key too. Notice how native speakers rise, fall, pause, stretch syllables. You'll hear the music in words.
Rhythm, tone, pauses, like instruments in an orchestra.
Perfect metaphor. Words equal notes, tone equal instruments, silence equals space between notes, melody equals the full experience.
So flat English is just words without rhythm or tone.
Yes, and when you start to feel it, English stops being mechanical.
That's freeing. Feeling first, speaking second.
That's it. Accuracy follows naturally when feeling comes first.
Can we try conversational rhythm?
Sure. Scenario, hey, I didn't see you yesterday. How was your day? Repeat naturally, focusing on pauses and emotion.
Hey, I didn't see you yesterday. How was your day?
Perfect. Pause after hey is like the opening beat.
And I emphasized didn't see you yesterday slightly.
That's the rhythm. Now add genuine curiosity and warmth.
Hey, I didn't see you yesterday. How was your day?
Beautiful. Subtle tonal shifts make all the difference.
So effortless English comes from rhythm, tone, pauses.
And over time, you'll notice rhythm even in your thoughts. English starts to feel alive internally.
It's like syncing with a heartbeat.
Exactly. Confidence comes from rhythm. Presence comes from pauses. Authenticity comes from tone.
I want to record myself just to feel the music in my own voice.
Excellent. Record, listen, adjust, don't judge. Over time, it internalizes naturally.
This changes everything. Feeling greater than perfection.
Yes, English becomes art, not task. Rhythm is the bridge between words and emotion. Silence is where meaning lands.
Language as art. I love that.
And it starts anywhere. Every word, every pause, every conversation.
Thank you, Paul. I'm starting to hear English differently.
Hearing differently is the first step to speaking differently. The rhythm will guide you naturally.
Even spontaneous speech will follow the flow.
Yes, each pause, each rise and fall, each breath, it's music.
English isn't just words. It's alive. It's music.
That's the essence. Words are notes. Rhythm is life. Emotion is the soul.
I hear it now. Every pause, every rise and fall, it's all music.
That's it. Your voice is the bow. English is the instrument.
I'm ready to practice, to let the music between words come alive.
Every word, every pause, every conversation, opportunity.
I'll notice it in everything I hear now.
Perfect. Listen deeply. Podcasts, songs, movies, conversations. Feel the rhythm.
I feel inspired. English is no longer just words. It's alive.
And rhythm is awareness. Practice is water. Tone and emotion are sunlight. Growth happens naturally.
I'll practice a few minutes every day, paying attention to rhythm and pauses.
That's all it takes. Step by step, phrase by phrase.
Even thinking about rhythm makes me excited to speak.
When you feel the language, English becomes art.
Thank you, Paul. I've discovered a whole new dimension.
This is just the beginning. Every conversation, every pause, every inflection is an opportunity.
I'm starting to hear the music between words.
And now you're listening. That's the first step.
Every pause, every rise and fall, it's music.
That's English. Alive, breathing, rhythmic. And Ina, before we close, I want to remind you, rhythm isn't only in long stories. Even the smallest sentences carry music. Every hi, every how are you has its own beat.
I've noticed that. Even a simple greeting feels different if I pause and pay attention.
Exactly. Let's try an example. Wow. That can be wonder. Wow. Slightly faster. That can be excitement. The same word, different rhythm, different emotion.
That's incredible. Even one word can feel alive.
And listening helps more than speaking. Hear the rises, the falls, the spaces between words. Movies, podcasts, conversations, they're all rich with rhythm.
So awareness is more important than trying to speak perfectly.
Yes, awareness first, feeling second. Accuracy naturally follows. Speak from feeling, not forcing, and the words flow like music.
I think I'm starting to hear it in myself. Even small sentences feel alive now.
That's the goal. Over time, it becomes intuitive. Rhythm guides your voice, tone, and pauses naturally. You'll start to feel English, not just say it.
I can't wait to practice every day. Just noticing the music and words, it makes speaking exciting.
And that's the beauty of it. Every word, every pause, every conversation, opportunity.
I feel like I've discovered a new way to speak and listen. English isn't just words anymore, it's alive.
And that's exactly what I hope for every learner. Let the rhythm, tone, and silence guide you. Every conversation is music waiting to be heard.
Gentle and grateful. Thank you, Paul. I've inspired to keep listening, feeling, and speaking.
And that's a wrap for today. Remember, English isn't just learned, it's felt. Until next time, keep listening, keep feeling, and let the music in your words shine.